There she be. Look at those big chunking glaciers. That is a good shot. Good afternoon and welcome to Cooley Outdoors. I'm your host, Brandon Scott, and with me is the lovely wife, Sabrina. We are not quite, but almost to the top of Haleakala National Park here on the island of Maui, and well, you can see there's clouds below us. I got quite cranky for a little while because between the elevations of 1,500 and 5,500 feet of elevation, we were socked in, and my idea was to go up to the top and take a long exposure and enjoy sunset tonight. And I thought, well, crap, if the clouds are going to roll in, then I ain't going to be able to see squat. Well, it's a good thing I kept driving because now I'll be able to see stuff. But I figured before we go do that, we've got time to take one of the short little nature trails as you drive up to the summit. So yes, in a short little while, we'll be up at the top of Haleakala at the something summit that I cannot remember what it is, but it's got a bunch of P's and a U's in it, so I'll post that shortly. And I'll put that right there. And then tomorrow we're going down to the Kipahulu unit, the rainforest unit, on the road to Hana, the famous windy rainforest road to Hana in Maui.
Probably the most famous roads in the world.
Yeah, one of the most famous and scenic roads in the world. And not this time, because I don't know what it looks like yet, but next time we'll come to Maui, if there is a next time, hopefully, I might take a exposure and add that to the playlist that I'm going to hopefully create this year when I drive up to Paradise, called the Scenic Drives playlist, where I pretty much stick the GoPro on top of the windshield like I do when we go off-roading and just film the really pretty drives. Usually they're in national parks, so like to Paradise in the summer and winter, in Sunrise, and then other places as I see fit. Like probably the next time I come up this road to the top of Haleakala, and then the road to Hana, and so on and so on and so on. I guess I'll post the road to Hana video there again if I ever get to it. And as long as nothing fiddly happens tomorrow, I still can't remember. Ohio Gulch, I think, is the technical trail name for the hike we're doing tomorrow. I think it might have a different name. If so, I'll obviously post the name of that down below, and I'll put that video right there. Sabrina's making fun of my noises. Elevation, 8,500 feet. Yeah, sucking air. So now I'll just kind of hush up and fling the GoPro around, and you can enjoy all there is to enjoy. That bit sticking up over there is the top of the West Maui Mountains, one of, if not the wettest places on Earth. On our day out, we fly out of Maui to go home. We're either going to go snorkeling or do a hike over there, or maybe both. Don't know, we shall see. What? Oh, she's discovering her clothing has pockets. To be fair, most women's clothing doesn't have pockets. But yes, depending on if we go snorkeling or hiking, I'll post that video right there. And I believe YouTube only allows me to tag 5 videos in a video, so that's probably my tagging limit. So yeah, the road continues on that way for another 1,400 feet to the summit. And we'll just walk. And I'll probably take a short of us walking and get a video or get a picture of Sabrina, because I'm a good noodle. I believe we're getting pretty close to facing north and east, so Yeah, looking out over this, there ain't shit till you get to Japan and or Russia and or Alaska. So 3,000 miles that way. Visitor booth. Huh? Yeah, I know. I'll shut up probably more on the way back, maybe. Also, wasn't very long of a hike. Quarter mile doesn't leave me very much time to jabber.
So what did this used to be in here? Did these be anything?
Well, obviously those cinder cones are from volcanic activity, but the crater was never this big. It's been eroded over the last 5 or 10 million years to become much more enlarged. So it's not really a crater anymore. It's more of a high alpine hanging valley. But because we're in the tropics, there's no glaciers. It's just all water cut. And sure it was, Munchkin. The microphone probably picked you up anyway.
Oh.
Let's see here. Will Peak Finder tell me what that is? Or will it be confused at why I'm so tall? Water, 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 water. Beyond. Oh, sick!
What?
The boobies over there?
The whatties?
The two boobies over there?
You mean the little hills?
No, in the way distance. Way out there. The very furthest away hills.
Okay.
That's Mauna Kea and Mauna Loa. It's a big island. It's the next island over. So that way is
That's really
east.
funny.
The rest of the crater of Haleakala is there. Not Hale, Oahu and everything else is back that direction.
That's really funny.
Right? I promise I'll be more quiet on the way back.
Not.
Shh. I mainly turned it off because there's other people joining us and don't need to listen to that jibber jabber. But for real quick, before we leave this point, so that hump is Mauna Kea, that hump is Mauna Loa on the Big Island, and the rest of it is Maui. And I think that tippy top is the top. I'm pretty sure it's the West Maui Mountains. Pull out the handy dandy, not Washington DOT website, Peak Finder. DOT website ain't gonna help me much in Hawaii. Let it recalibrate where I am. Does that look correct-ish? Sometimes it's not quite on. Except, I also don't know what the top of the mountain is called. But that looks correct, right? Pu'uku'ui? I think so, and if the clouds were gone, you might be able to see Oahu too, which is further off behind that, but I think there's too many clouds to see Oahu proper. But I believe that's the top of the West Maui Mountains and the other half of the island of Maui. And then if you're curious, that chunk of building and civilization down there is the park headquarters. There's a visitor center there that is open 8:30 to 4:30 every day. That is at 7,000 feet. We are at roughly 8,600 feet. And then there is another visitor center up at the summit called, I think, proper Haleakala Summit Visitor Center. And that is open from sunrise to noon every day, obviously barring holidays and such and such and such. So now, for hopefully the rest of this walk, I will shut my app and you can enjoy this stroll. That is Sabrina trying to die on a trail.
I missed it.
I mean, she's helping me trying to collect life insurance at some point. So,
No, I'm not in like good fucking shoes, okay?
And I am.
You don't see her in tennis shoes?
smile for the camera.
I don't think you're looking at me. I think you're looking into the shrubbery.
Cool. Even better.
Thanks.
Yeah, angle's wide enough, it probably got you. Might not be the greatest shot in the world, but... Hello. Yeah.
Big step.
All right. So I think that'll be it. Thank you for joining us on this quick little stroll. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like the video, give it a thumbs down. Either way, please leave a comment on what you did or did not like so I can improve it for next time. Next top, the very top of Haleakala, and hopefully a pretty sweet long exposure and evening on the top. Thank you for joining us. Have a good one. See you next time. Ciao and aloha.